All right, TikTok, how about a good old fuck you, go get your shine box. We're going to do cringe comments this way because you're not going to silence me. And I'm not going to sit back and let haters put me down. I'm going to call them out. That's what I do. That's who I am. I'm a strong person. I do not let people push me down. I use it as a fuel to burn brighter, so to speak. I'm a pyro main in TF2. What do you expect? Anyway, we have some mega cringe lord who claims to have autism himself. So you'd think, oh, well, he'd know exactly what you're talking about and he'd be one of your strongest advocates. No, this guy has the audacity to go to a video not addressing anyone, just talking about how annoying it is that when we like to open up about our special interests, no one ever seems to listen, especially since a lot of times we don't just open up to anybody. We open up to people we like and we're trying to get closer to them and they just dismiss us and act like we're doing something wrong and their eyes glaze over. It's just, give us a chance, will you? But I digress. The thing about it is, this guy goes in this video and says, cringe. Autism doesn't mean you need to be treated special or something like that. Okay, now, can I just point out that sounds exactly like the most ignorant things that neurotypical people say? Hey, you don't need this job accommodation. Hey, you don't need this test accommodation. You look normal to me. That sounds exactly like what an ignorant neurotypical person would say. And I'm not just saying neurotypical, I'm saying ignorant, because not everyone's that bad. So you claim to be on the spectrum and you act exactly like that? Who the heck do you think you are? I don't even know if you are on the spectrum. I wonder if you're just pretending to try and, make yourself look better. But you're the one who's cringe. And especially going out of your way to comment on people's videos who haven't done a thing wrong to you. Get a life. And then this guy doubles down and says, oh, I call him out and I say, he's cringe. Because, unoriginal, but these people don't deserve the amount of effort it would take to come up with a super original comment. This guy actually has the audacity to go and say, oh, well, just be normal. It's so easy. God, you really do sound like the most ignorant neurotypicals, don't you? You're going to say quiet hands next? Is that what you're going to say? Really, who says that? Who does that? And you're on the spectrum, especially. You should know how stressful it is to mask, how hard it is. Instead, you're like, well, just mask. It's easy. That's basically what you're telling me to do. By the way, I also have to point out the thing that you and others do when you tell us to do that, and that's the implied statement that somehow being on the spectrum and not being normal is inferior, so we need to change ourselves to meet your standards, like we're not good enough. Really, you do sound like one of the most ignorant people with honestly, a lot of neurotypicals aren't this ignorant. They don't live with it, so what's your excuse? You're like Demo Man, I'm drunk, you don't have an excuse. Give me a break. And these are the types of people that comment. And why? Because I just say my opinion to no one in general. It's not like I go and comment on their videos and say, hey, fuck you, motherfucker. Okay, I could understand why you'd be pissed and leave a comment in that situation. And I wouldn't blame you at all. But this is not acceptable behavior. And it's ridiculous that people feel this confident to say that in my own fucking channel, no less. This is my dojo. Get the fuck out of here. Actually, I know you're not going to listen, but don't expect me to take it lying down is all I'm going to say. So, you're not going to listen because you're stupid, and you're probably the type of person that calls all in with 7 deuce pre-flop in Texas Hold'em and then gets surprised Pikachu face when someone has aces. You and the others like you, I should specify, so people can't take this out of context and say, oh, you're being ableist. No, everyone who does that's exactly like that. But whatever, you really have no right to come in my dojo and mouth off to me. So, if you're going to do it, you're going to pay. And if you're at the poker table and you act like that, you're going to pay in cash.